Reapers Underground. We hope you survive.
What's up, my demons? Yes, it is time. It is time. We have taken a small break due to the fact that I just had a birthday over 4,000 years old. But anyways, I am so glad to be back with you tonight on Reapers Underground. And we are here to talk about something so diabolical, so terrifying. That's right. We are talking about Joe Hollow's The Devil's Disciples. Ooh, and what a beautiful piece of blasphemy in every correct way possible with this film. And I'm going to take you on a real ride on this one because this film has some of the biggest legends. Let's say it again. Legends of horror. But before we get into this beautifully dark film, satanically perfect in every way, we're going to take a quick commercial break to our brothers over at Villain Arts Tattoos. Check that shit out. That's right. If you want to get the best and party with the best, you want to make sure that you get y'all's asses over to Villain Arts Tattoo Conventions, the largest in the country, the largest in the world. They have sideshow performers. They have all kinds of things, human suspension, everything that you can imagine under the sun, all in one carnivorous environment. Definitely stay tuned to Reapers Underground to find out when I will be there next. And don't forget, they always have some of the best tattoo artists in the country, as well as from Ink Master. Get y'all's asses over there if they head your direction. All righty then. We are here to discuss The Devil's Disciples. Now, this isn't the first time I've covered a Joe Hollow film, if you guys remember, not too long back, and it was fantastic. I really enjoy Joe's dark, gritty, underworld style kind of filmmaking and storytelling, because I mean, he really brings together the seductive and the like completely disturbing stuff together so well. And when he asked me, hey, you want to check this out, you want to cover it, I mean, he had me at the Devils. The Disciples were just, an extra added bonus for the Big Bad Devil Daddy. So I was like, of course I'm going to take a look at this. I mean, just from the premise of it completely just enthralled me. So we have a story that brings us to modern day. Modern day. So we have demons and princes of hell living amongst us. So the fact that that's where this is kind of like kicks off from is just amazeballs. You know, one thing we definitely know about the heads of the different governments of hell, if you will, in Abrahamic fashion, is that they are always trying to bring about the apocalypse. And this is kind of no different. They are basically to sacrifice themselves. I'm just giving you some background on the plot here. So they're supposed to like sacrifice themselves in order to bring forth Lucifer and continue Lucifer's reign on the planet. So we have some of the best demons there are in charge here, which is something I really love. The great, give me 1 second here. Tom Lodwick is playing our priest, and of course, what better to have a major demon posing as a priest? I just think that's beautiful in every sense of the imagination. But he's actually Asmodeus. And he is kind of the one so far as you begin this film that's really kind of in charge. You feel like he's got a good handle on things. We see a returning, let me find her real quick here. Brinke Stevens is playing one of Lucifer's wives. And of course, in this particular tale, Lucifer has many, but she is Tatiana, and she is basically showing up to make sure that everything goes according to plan. And there's a prophecy that, is going on here too. Now, most of the time in horror films, when you see prophecies going on, it's always Gabriel's trying to, do something horrible and lets all of the evilness begin, although he's from the upstairs department instead of the downstairs department. Well, this time it's kind of different, and it's really, really good different. It's basically there is someone that if they cannot fulfill their destiny, and making sure that Lucifer's reign on the planet continues, there will rise up a dark angel. Not any angel, mind you, because let's face it, the legendary Linnea Quigley plays a dual role in this film, as do most of the legends and other actors and actresses in this film. She's going to surprise you, and I don't want to give that away. I'm trying to entice you into wanting to see this film, because honestly, it is really surprised me, because when you are trying to do an all, hell's army on earth kind of thing, which is not an easy task. And that was Tom Lodwick as the priest, better known as Asmodeus, who kind of has some other plans of his own. And it's so wonderful to kind of see him, being so evil, because it fits Asmodeus so well. If you've ever read anything on Asmodeus, he's all about himself, and most demons are. Whoever can get the ultimate power, and that is basically what he is after. But there is somebody that is standing in the way, and this all involves a charm, a magical charm, which, by the way, prop or not, this necklace is fucking gorgeous. I would love to have it myself. But it belongs to them, but it's kind of fallen out of their hands. And suddenly everyone's concerned, like, where the fuck did this thing go? Because all the while, I mean, the demons are enjoying their fleshly pursuits while on Earth, and hanging out, being lustful, fulfilling their desires. One side note, because I don't like to give, obviously a lot away, but the fact that, Asmodeus is constantly trying to get Tatiana, I'm not going to tell you how that one ended out. He more so wanted to play with her, but that's just kind of not the way it went, because, well, Tatiana is a very tough devil's wife, as she should be, and literally sticks to her guns. So they are constantly making pacts with, and I love this. It's like they're making all these deals with the humans, and some of them to do their bidding, and they're always around. And I have to say that Bill Moseley, as we know as Chop Top, our beloved Chop Top, plays a role that, I mean, it really does fit him, but it was kind of a surprise. He's like a drug dealing, kind of like biker dude. And honestly, he fits the pact very well. He only gives a fuck about himself. What can you do for me? I'll do this for you if you do this for me. Classic bad guy. Love it. And he looks a little different, which is really cool too. It's good to see Bill kicking ass in a different way. But I swear to fuck, it feels like sometimes you get just a little bit of Otis and a little bit of Chop Top kind of interspersed within his hanging out. But watching him, spread the love of the drugs around was definitely awesome to see. And just an all around great character. So many amazing actors in this. Two of our most beloved, that have left us, unfortunately. Hopefully they're still scaring from beyond the grave. We have Tony Todd and Angus Scrimm. Angus Scrimm, you remember as the tall man from all the Phantasm films. And how more perfect to have him play Winston, better known as his demon self, Azazel. And the great, late, wonderful Tony Todd plays a gentleman by the name of Duncan, but better known as Lord Belial. What better to fit that voice? And man, oh man, when he enters their little, mansion of doom for the first time in the film, it's like you just, the red carpet flies out. Everybody's mouths drop to the ground. He walks in like he owns the place, and that voice, fuck, just commanding and demanding respect so easily. He's so suave, and you can tell who's happy to see him and who is not, because there is an emergency meeting that is to be held where all of the demons are meeting to find out who this person is that can bring about the prophecy of this, when things get, the other demons fail, this angel will rise up. And the person who helps with this is Linnea Quigley's character. She is the old woman, but there's a twist that I'm not going to tell you because I want you to see the film. Oh my goodness. But they think that they had killed her because, she knows all about their plans. And Asmodeus kind of continues to, use his station and make everybody think that he's part of the team, but at the end of the day, he is definitely not. And is wanting to achieve all of the power for himself. Now, think about this, demons. Literally. Everybody that resides in hell is going to fight to get whatever they can. They are power hungry, and they all want to be able to rule, all have the ultimate power. You think they're always happy with management? Definitely not. But in this case, it is definitely Asmodeus that wants to take the seat of power. And some of the other demon cohorts are also kind of involved as well. Let's see here. One of the standout characters that I really, really enjoyed. I'm looking for her name. There was a succubus used in order to overtake the couple that was hiding the gal who ends up coming into contact with this necklace, which was, I thought, really, really cool, and overtook one of the people that are trying to, find out what this necklace does, and they're starting to get to know their former selves and the things that they've done, and they kind of are like, we want out. Well, believe me, their contracts get canceled pretty easily, I must say. Camden Toy, the Watcher, the only human servant, truly human, I might add, is actually one of the only ones that doesn't try to stab other demons in the back. At the end of the day, his service to Lucifer is the most important thing to him. I really enjoyed his performance, especially after Asmodeus ends up chopping through the competition, anyone that opposed him, to try to not fulfill the prophecy. He wants Earth for himself, and with Lucifer coming to the forefront, how the hell is he going to be able to do what he wants to do and fulfill his desires, which are not in line with the rest of the crew? Let's see here. There is a vampiric character, and for some reason I cannot find her name on IMDb, unless it's because not everybody puts their photo on, so that kind of makes things tough to try to figure out who they are. But vampiric character that is absolutely amazing in it, and she's just turning all these girls that the priest, who kind of is constantly collecting to have his own, like, I don't know, demonic A-team. Her makeup, the effects in here are absolutely amazeballs. Love it. Anything from blood to any kind of stabbing, all kinds of really cool effects. There's some really cool visual effects when Asmodeus and Lord Belial, also known as Tony Todd, have an epic battle in the third act. I thought was just killer. And the facial makeup again for Asmodeus, I really enjoyed the simplicity where it's like they can switch back and forth from his normal human self to his true demonic self of what lurks beneath. And I really do like it. It's not hokey. None of the makeup used is hokey whatsoever. And I must say that bodysuit right there, which is part of the actual front cover for the film, is probably one of the coolest suits I've ever seen. And I don't want to give away who ends up being this person, but she absolutely kills it at the end. And ooh wee, I mean, made my horn stand up. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's the perfect blend of everything that you want in this kind of film. Uh, Obviously, definitely beautiful actresses, great lines. Asmodeus's lines, his delivery is amazing. Obviously, Tony Todd as well. There's a dialogue between him and Angus Scrimm as he is unfortunately, you know, biting the dust, as it were. And I just absolutely love that moment. There's all the way through. Like I said, all the Bill Moseley scenes are fantastic. Linnea Quigley, I mean, she really brought it with this character. You know, you think Linnea Quigley, you think Return of the Living Dead, right? No, she is delivering some awesome, awesome dialogue, really playing the part and bringing it 1,000%. So if that hasn't enticed you enough to want to check this out, I don't know what will. You have, again, some of the biggest legends ever in horror, all in one film. And it's, you know, kind of like a devil's, you know, whodunit mystery. I mean, you know, all those elements together, you got, you know, great sets of, you know, twins flopping around every now and again. I mean, there's so much, so much that, you know, if you're an 80s horror fan, especially a 90s horror fan, I think there are elements of 90s horror as well as early 2000s horror, and all around a very new vision on this topic. Because usually it's the same old thing. Oh, we're trying to bring the devil. Oh, we're trying to raise him. Oh, we're trying to do this, do that. No, there's this, you know, inner turmoil between all the demon lords, and one wants all the power for himself, you know, basically giving Lucifer the finger, which you don't do. I've done it before. He doesn't like that. And you get to see what ends up happening at the end, and it is absolutely glorious. Exactly, a devilish whodunit. That's really the whole thing, and the race for time of Asmodeus and his little, you know, minions trying to find out who the chosen one basically is, and can they get a hold of her, get her destroyed, and who they thought it was isn't who they thought it was. So many beautiful twists and turns. Just satanic romanticism. I love it. It's everything that you want and more in an occult style film. Definitely, I mean, 2024, this is a fresh look. It's not some human cult, bunch of boring people in robes. It's nothing like that. It's twice the blasphemy, twice the carnage, twice the sex appeal, and some of the best special practical effects in film, and brilliant, like I said, visual effects too. And there's not a whole lot there. They don't, just one thing about Joe, he does not really, you know, focus too much on the visual effects as he does the practical effects, especially anything doing with kills, you know, beheadings, all that stuff. It's all practical, comes off looking so amazeballs. And God damn it, Tony Todd. And he is just absolutely brilliant in this film. Everybody, the whole cast, just incredible. So what I'm going to do for y'all demons right now, if I have not put you under the spell. To want to see this movie in all its unholy glory. Your horns are going to be sticking up just like mine after you check this out right now.
That priest was part of our church when I was just a little girl.
He raped her on the altar at the foot of the cross.
But when I touched him, he was much, much more than a priest. There are those who want the pendant. Demons. They are prepared to sacrifice themselves to bring Lucifer forth. If they were to fail, an angel would rise to defend Lucifer's reign.
We need to find that girl right away.
So now, all is gone. Empire. And your soul.
You know, if Victoria doesn't find the pendant, she will die.
What have you done?
And I am still a priest. I'm just a different kind of priest.
Asmodeus in all his unholy glory there. I got to give the guy credit. He never gives up. He never gives up. Oh, my goodness. And just when he thinks he's got it won, I don't want to say because, like I said, I don't want to give it away. So you're going to want to make sure that you catch this as it is released. And I know it was released in 2024. I believe, don't quote me on this, it might be on Tubi. So guess what? Free. And if it's not on Tubi, there's a good chance that it'll be on Prime. And I will definitely, that's the one thing I forgot to ask Joe, is if it is playing at the moment on VOD, because god damn, what a fucking movie. I mean, you gotta give it to the big guy downstairs. You really do. He had a backup plan. If all my fools fail, someone is going to rise up and they're going to be 6 times as badass as each and every single one of the demon lords. You know what I mean? If they fail, this demonic angel will rise and make sure that Lucifer's reign on earth continues. Like I said, satanic love story. You got to love that. We need more of this. By far, this is Joe Hollow's best film that I've seen of his. I know I've only seen 2, but this one is definitely my favorite. And if there's going to be a sequel, you're going to want Reaper to be part of that. Oh, yes. I would die for it. See, already sacrificing myself. I would love to be part of a part 2. I think this could be a franchise because this is a battle that lasts for ages in so many different directions. I'm sure once you all out there in the Black Flame universe check this film out, that you're going to feel the same way. Like this could be a continuing story because, just because certain demons get banished or their human bodies, obviously die, but, they're kind of forever unless, Lucifer himself, banishes them to the nether realm or something, another plane. But this definitely, I could see this being an unholy trinity package. There could be 2 more films. Obviously, unfortunately, the great Tony Todd is no longer with us, but he gives a beautiful performance in this. The late, great Angus Scrimm as well delivers. I mean, the moment that man starts talking, when we say like very recognizable, bone-chilling voices, Angus Scrimm always brings it. And he does it so amazingly in this film. And like I said, a major thank you to all the cast. It takes a cast to bring it to life, and everybody brought their A game. So definitely stay peeled to Reapers Underground Facebook, as well as Black Flame Entertainment, and I will be able to make sure to let you guys know where you can view this amazing film. And independent, guys, independent film at its best. Joe Hollow keeps showing that the true spirit of good horror, good storytelling resides in the underground. And I cannot wait to see what he's got coming up soon for us, because I know he's working on some other projects at the moment. And my one hope is, his vision is so beautifully dark all the time. Doesn't matter what subject matter, it is just amazeballs. And I certainly hope to work with him someday. But I want you guys to definitely check out The Devil's Disciples. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, as this is my synopsis of a truly amazingly satanically beautiful film. All I can say is keep them coming. Because those have always been, all occult films have always been some of my favorite genres in horror, going back to the 70s. And that, again, like I said, Joe has a way of pulling from all those different genres and decades in horror that really brought original creativity. The 70s had so many good ones. We talked a lot about those. The 80s had a lot of good ones too. The 90s kind of didn't really do as much on this topic, but there are elements of 90s horror within this film. So he was literally able to transcend decades of horror all in one film. And at the end of the day, Linnea Quigley, Tony Todd, Angus Scrimm, Bill Moseley, all in one motherfucking dark satanic film. That's a match made in hell. And you will definitely see why once you see it. Thank you guys for checking this out. And please, by all means, get on Google, look it up. Actually, you know what? I'll do this live. I'm not afraid to do it. We're gonna see if it's actually anywhere playing right now. It is currently on Prime Video. You can rent that motherfucker for $4.99. The price of a Happy Meal, motherfuckers. Put the cheeseburger down. Put that slice of pizza away. Get over there and check out The Devil's Disciples for only $4.99. Do it once. You got it for 48 hours. You can watch it and lust after it for 2 whole days. Let me see if it is, in fact, anywhere else but there. Obviously, it is on, I believe, Fandango at Home. I want to say that's what that is. Yes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Streaming on Fossum, if you guys are familiar with Fossum is. As a matter of fact, it might actually be discounted right now, according to IMDb, $3.99 to rent this amazing work of art. I know most people are like, but the devil wins. Duh, that's what we want. That's what I want. And Joe Hollow delivers yet again. So my horns off to you, sir. And don't forget, coming up in just about 20 minutes, the Horror Barbecue Salute to H.P. Lovecraft. It's time to get your tentacles on. Maybe even a freak or two. Oh, don't forget Cthulhu, you know, Squid Boy, all that good stuff. We can't leave him out, where we are counting down some of the best H.P. Lovecraft film adaptations as we continue this party of darkness. So, what are you going to do? Oh, I know. You're going to go to Prime Video. You're going to select Rent, The Devil's Disciples by Joe Hollow. You're going to watch The Horror Barbecue, and then you're going to watch The Devil's Disciples. And all the while that you are doing that, you are going to continue to stay heavy.
Thank you for joining us on Reapers Underground. Stay tuned for more from Black